Alright guys, here we have Dante in his Dante art box, very similar to the one we had for Virgil, but much more striking with his fiery red as we expect for Virgil. This is the art box on this side. It is him in his human form, and this is how it will look like on the other end. This is his Devil Trigger mode. Really demonic. Let's check it out. Alright, here we have the box containing parts for Dante in his Devil Trigger mode. Pretty much just slightly lesser piece than the one we saw with Virgil. We have the base sword. This is the torso. This will be the ends and the arms. Alright, here we have all the parts laid out on the table. We'll go ahead with the assembly and we'll talk a little bit more about the piece. We'll start off with the base. As you can see, Dante doesn't share the same power wave effect that you will see on the Virgil base. The platform itself is more of a roundish or circulish roundish shape. It still has that crack weathering effect. Now let's move on with the torso. I would say the plane application differs from the Virgil right off the bat. It doesn't share the same glitter effect. And the paint application suggests that Dante's armor is of hardened molten lava. So he has that red and scaly, or not scaly, more thorny effect. And the pegs goes to the side platform here. What I would recommend is to have his back foot peg slotted in first, and then you move on with his other leg. There you go. Next we'll move on with his tails. The armor. As such, these bits can be a bit tricky due to the ends over here. So what you need to do is you gotta hook it like so, just so that you are able to angle it and slot it into place. Just gotta be patient with it, slow and steady. Like that. And all you're left with are the arms. Okay. Here we go. There you have it. Dante Devil Trigger Mode. And we have opened up Dante's box. The contents pretty straightforward. We have the base, same top and bottom half of the body. Sword should go to the back, and we have the two hands holding the guns. Let's check it out. Here we have all the pieces lined up, lay out on the table, and we're going to do assembly and talk a bit more about the base. We'll start off with the base. As you can see, it's more of a raised platform. Let's talk about the lower half right now. It has a very cool leather look. The textures and the color or the paint application on it is really nice. For the legs, it goes in with a peg here, and the front, the other leg, it is actually attached via magnet. Like so. And the rest are pretty straightforward. Let's move on with the top half. I really like the head sculpt on Dante. Again, really like the leather look. Goes in here. Next is his sword. Goes at the back. Like so. Next are his handguns, ebony and ivory. And there you have it. And we have them here side by side. Dante human form, Dante Devil Trigger Mode. Both equally awesome pieces. Alright, let's talk about my final thoughts of, let's go with Devil Trigger first. If I have to say, the Devil Trigger Mode, they did an outstanding job in the paint application, making the armor looks organic and like a singular piece. For Dante, he looks like everything is all muscular and thorny, just like a demon would. Something I need to highlight on is the way that Kinetiquettes made him do the pose, making use of the pegs on the side of the calf and the bottom of the feet here. So in order to achieve this action pose or this dynamic pose onto the base, I really like that. That's unique. Now let's move on with Dante. Dante human form. I'll say it again and again. He looks ready for action. The way that the jacket is flowing up, you know, he's dropped in and he's popping out ebony and ivory, ready to pop some baddies. I like the attention to the way that they achieve this pose and securing it by having one peg on the back leg and securing the front leg with magnet. I thought that was a really nice touch in terms of maintaining that pose in the long term. Both the swords has heft. They're not lightweight. Doesn't look like it will be able to cut, but it looks badass enough that it will slice through anything. I really like the pose on Dante's head sculpt here. He has that cool Dante look, not like the one that we are familiar with right now, unfortunately. But hey, and for the base, it has a really nice crack weathering look, looking side by side. They look like they're part of Devil May Cry stage. Alright, that's my final thoughts on them. We're gonna move on next to see all four of them side by side, so stay tuned. And check it out, all four side by side for your viewing pleasure. I mean, check it out. It's awesome. I think Kinetiquettes did an outstanding job capturing in the making the Sons of Sparda look alive. My favorite piece would definitely be Virgil Devil Trigger mode. The attention to details, the extra attention to details with the glitter, something I never seen, so I will have to give a plus point for that. The power wave makes the action pose much more dynamic. That's my personal favorite, but I can honestly say a close second would be Dante human mode. Like I said in the initial assembly, he looks like he is ready to pop into action right off the bat. Third would have to go to Dante again, this time in his Devil Trigger mode. Again, that armored look and that thorns, that amount of detail and the paint application, it's really amazing. I would honestly say Virgil human mode would be my least of the four in terms of favorite. It has a really nice pose getting ready to action, but the colors, maybe the facial features of the head sculpt could have been better, look more alive or has a better expression to it. But yeah, I mean, overall, if people were on the fence on getting these guys, I hope this would put it to rest. I know people are familiar more of these characters in their human form, but not so much on the Devil Trigger mode. But after this video, I think I can honestly say those who have bought the set, putting them side by side would be as equally impressed as they were to put them either on human or the Devil Trigger mode. Thanks so much guys for checking it out with me. I hope you had fun. I'll see you next time. Peace!